A multi-shot magazine, automatic load action, serious magnum power. Sounds pretty damn impressive for a brake barrel. This Hatsan SpeedFire 1250 turned out to be kind of a revolution in this class of air rifles. When I got my hands on it, my initial thought was, is this really the future of brake barrels, or just an experiment for the sake of being different? So I really wanted to find out if this new system is actually convenient, reliable, and built to last. Can it handle hunting, and is it really worth the money? And after all, it's actually pretty affordable, just $2.99 at Sports & Gadgets. So I put it through a full set of shooting tests on different targets. You're gonna see everything about how it works, how powerful, how accurate and reliable it really is, and who is this rifle actually for. So let's check it out. I'm Phil and welcome back to Sports & Gadgets. The biggest standout feature of the Magnum SpeedFire is its automatic pellet loading system. Instead of manually placing a pellet every time, the rifle uses its easy load system to pull each shot from the mag and chamber it automatically when you break the barrel. It comes with two 10-round mags for the 22 caliber version I'm testing here, and two 12-round mags for the 177 caliber model. Loading it up is super simple, even easier than standard PCP mags. Just drop in the pellets, rotate the mag, and keep filling until it's full. Then push it into the rifle until it clicks securely into place. No extra force needed. So every time you cock the barrel, it automatically loads the next pellet. All the mechanics are smooth and effortless. It's a well-designed system, and I gotta give credit for that. For the accuracy test, I used these 13.7 grain Hawki pellets and the stock Hatsan scope that comes with the rifle. I shot from a steady rest using a natural hold, so at 40 yards, a full 10-shot magazine grouped at around 1.5 inches. The group is tight and consistent, with no obvious flyers. For a multi-shot brake barrel, its accuracy is surprisingly good. While at 20 to 30 yards, hitting a rabbit or prairie dog in a vital zone like the head, heart or lungs is completely realistic. Unlike a PCP where the rifle stays in the same position between shots, here you're breaking the barrel and resetting your hold every time, yet the gun keeps a steady trajectory and a repeatable point of impact. That really says a lot about its consistency. From what I've seen, the system works flawlessly. I wasn't sure how the auto-loading system would hold up, but after hundreds of shots, I haven't had a single jam or missed feed. It loads each pellet smoothly, consistently, and without any failures. Not once did it damage or jam a pellet. After extensive use, I can confidently say this mechanism is rock solid, dependable, and clearly built to last. Hatsan did a great job making the system reliable, and follow-up shots are dramatically faster than with traditional single-shot brake barrels. You're back on target way quicker, which makes a real difference in hunting and pest control situations. If your first shot isn't a clean kill, having a multi-shot brake barrel gives you a second chance fast. The SpeedFire 1250 is marketed as great for small game hunting, plinking, and target shooting. It's got enough power to handle animals like possums, rabbits, rats, or birds easily. If you're choosing between calibers, the 22 hits harder and has more stopping power at closer ranges, while the 177 caliber gives you better range. Now I'm shooting into a thick, dense cut of pork with a solid bone inside. The pellets passed easily through dense meat without any resistance, creating clean and sharp entry holes. In areas without bone, the pellets penetrated all the way through and exited on the other side, still having enough energy to punch through the thick layer of fat. That shows impressive velocity retention and solid energy transfer for a brake barrel rifle. Shots that landed close to bone left deep impact marks but didn't break through, which is expected. This isn't a 22 long rifle, but for soft tissue and clean ethical kills on small game, it's got plenty of power. One thing I really noticed while shooting this rifle is that it's surprisingly quiet. For the kind of power it delivers, it barely makes a sound, measuring around 76 decibels. I was honestly expecting a much louder shot, but after pulling the trigger the first time, I was pleasantly surprised by how quiet it actually was. The built-in quiet energy suppressor definitely does its job, so that makes a big difference for backyard shooting or hunting without scaring everything off. Shooting at a whole chicken body, I wanted to see how the rifle performs on a target with a bone structure typical for actual small game. Again, the pellets punched straight through, leaving clean entry and exit wounds. Even bone didn't slow them down much. You can clearly see where the pellet punched clean through the bone without any issue. The SpeedFire's stopping power is absolutely hunting ready. It clearly carries enough energy to break through the bone structures of small game. Plenty of people successfully use this rifle for hunting small game and pest control. I've seen reports of guys taking accurate shots out to 75 yards with this stock scope and getting clean kills. And my own tests confirm it's fully capable of doing exactly what it promises. And every time you cock the barrel, the safety automatically engaged, so you have to flick it off before every shot. I thought this might slow me down, but after 4 or 5 mags, I wasn't even thinking about it anymore. It just became second nature, like pure muscle memory. Then I ran a velocity test with 19.90 grain Hawki pointed pellets. The rifle was hitting around 864 feet per second, with a variation of only 29 FPS between shots. That's solid consistency, showing that the gas piston is working exactly as it should. That translates to about 34 foot-pounds of energy, which is serious power for a break barrel. Well, I'm definitely impressed. The SpeedFire does have some recoil, and honestly, I like how it runs here. You get that slight kick that adds a touch of realism, just like you'd expect from a powerful rifle. Overall, the shooting experience feels satisfying and authentic. Cocking it takes some effort. I'd say roughly about 35 pounds of force, which is exactly what you'd expect. I definitely recommend switching hands while breaking the barrel, putting most of the pressure on your stronger arm. But after about 100 shots, I noticed the break action gets noticeably smoother and easier. Your muscles adapt, and over time it just feels natural. Plus, unlike PCPs or CO2 rifles, you're not dealing with compressors or air tanks. You use just your own strength, so it makes you more self-sufficient, and at the same time you're building muscle memory. Figured I'd take a shot at a single wooden board about 3/8 of an inch thick. No surprise there, it went right through. So I stacked 2 together, roughly half an inch total, and the rifle still punched straight through. No struggle at all. This level of effectiveness relies on a power plant build for consistency. So instead of a traditional spring, the SpeedFire 1250 runs on Hatsan's patented Vortex gas piston, and that makes a real difference. The gas piston design provides smoother, more controlled shot cycles and maintains stable pressure for years and improved accuracy over time. Then you've got the bundled scope, which is a nice bonus if you're just getting started. It's a pretty basic optic, but works just fine for casual shooting. It did great throughout all my shooting tests, providing a clear enough sight picture for mid-range shooting. If you're looking for even more precision, check out our site for a wide range of rifle scopes for all distances and budgets. The rail system makes it easy to swap optics, so you can mount something with better magnification or features that suit your shooting style. And if you prefer open sights, the built-in fiber optics are bright, easy to pick up, and great for quick target acquisition. The rear side is fully adjustable for windage and elevation, while the front side is fixed. The rifle comes with a fully adjustable 2-stage quattro trigger. Right out of the box, it feels smooth and predictable, not too heavy, not too light, with a clear distinction between the first and second stages. The initial take-up is light, and the second stage has a clean crease break without excessive creep. It also offers 3 adjustment screws, so you can fine-tune the first stage travel, making the take-up longer or shorter. The second stage pull weight can be tuned heavier for a controlled pull or lighter for a more sensitive break, and you can adjust the separation between stages, making the transition either sharper or more gradual. Surprisingly, this break barrel has landed among my favorite Hatsan rifles. It's easy to handle, the mechanics are intuitive, and the build quality is rock solid. Nothing feels cheap or flimsy. The rifle clearly has its audience. It's built for hunting and pest control, and after all the tests, I have no doubt about its effectiveness. It packs serious power and makes reloading way faster. For a break barrel, that's a big step forward. The reload time is dramatically reduced, and the ease of use is next level. Just get yourself a good supply of pellets, take the SpeedFire out of the box, and start shooting. No need for air tanks or compressors, no extra gear. So what do you think? Would you want one for yourself? Let us know in the comments, and if you already tried it, share your experience. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Well, I hope this review was helpful. Thanks for watching, stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next video.